England's women, they completed a 3-0 whitewash in the T20
Yes.
series against New Zealand. That was after winning the 50-over series against the same opposition. I'm delighted to say we've been joined by the England head coach, Lisa Kitely. Hello, Lisa.
Hi guys, how you going?
Hello,
Yeah,
Lisa.
good, thank you.
Hi, Lise.
I'm guessing it's a good morning to you, is it?
Yeah, I'm still in New Zealand and a little bit land of the long white cloud happening here. It's a bit overcast today, but it's been great weather since we've been here, so I can't complain.
And look, congratulations. I mean, two series wins.
Fantastic.
Great few weeks' work for you.
Yeah, it was really great after a pretty tough summer in a bubble to get out to New Zealand and play them in 2 formats. So it was great to get out here and play some good cricket.
Yeah, were you a
Lisa,
little bit surprised, Lisa, with how sort of like well you have done, so to speak?
I wouldn't say surprised. I was pleased that we performed how we potentially could perform in, I suppose from my point of view, going away, being in a bubble, starting off really slow in small groups, building up to one big group, and then playing pretty much straight away. You never know how it's going to go. All I do know is over the last 12 months, the players have got very adaptable and able to move with the times. And I think having such a long break when COVID first hit, realising it doesn't take them as long as they think to get back up and running and performing well. I think we learnt that going into England summer with a proper lockdown, and players not being able to do much. They were surprised how well they came back and got going really quickly. So I think that was a comforter to most players to know it doesn't take them as long as they thought to get ready for a competition.
And Lisa, at the start of the series, as a coach, what were you really looking for the team to develop and do throughout the series, and what were you really pleased that they ended up doing?
Yeah, it was just really good to play 50 over cricket, and that was the main reason on coming out here, so we can start building for that 50 over World Cup in 12 months' time. So we hadn't played for 12 months, so for me as a new coach, I needed to see them play that format. We were lucky in a way, and Yusrobsol wasn't fit to come out, which left a lot of opportunity for some bowlers to have good opportunity to perform, and we got to see some bowlers doing stuff in different positions. So that was really good to see, and see how some players performed in 50 over cricket. Batting wise, it was sort of the same. I think we've got a core group that have played 50 over cricket for a long periods of time, and there was a few positions that we're trying to have a look at to see how the players went throughout those 3 games. So one, to start building our T20 brand and how we want to go about it, and get out of T20 mode was interesting, to go into 50 over cricket mode, and then to continue, I suppose, a positive style of T20 cricket that we want to play. So that was the crux of coming out and playing both formats.
And for Tammy Beaumont as well, she's #1 ODI batter in the world. Now, she's had a phenomenal few weeks, hasn't she? I mean, how much do you rate Tammy?
Well, Tammy in 50 over cricket she's got a proven record now. She's been dominant and she knows the game really well, and it was great for her to continue her form in T20 cricket so quickly. She's the base around our batting unit. She likes to bat long and for long periods of time, and give us a good stability to bat in and around her. And then when she's in and going, she can score just as quickly as anyone. And so that was really pleasing to see how dominant she's been over a number of years. So it was fantastic for her to achieve the '1 ranking while we're here, because she probably deserves it from being so consistent over a number of years.
And Lisa, what do you have planned for the summer? I haven't seen too much of an announcement yet of who you're going to be playing or what series you're going to be taking.
A test match against India, is that
Yes,
possible?
I saw that. But would that be in England or in India? Do you know that yet?
Don't know yet, and the test match is new. Twitter's a great thing, isn't it, to get everyone talking about things. So all I do know is that it looks an exciting summer. It's going to be full. We've got 2 international teams coming over. They're still confirming the first one. It's either obviously going to be India or South Africa, but that's up to, I suppose, the powers that be to see what team will come over. And then at the back end of the summer, it will be New Zealand again. Coming out to this tour, it was we'll come to you and they come to us. So that's pretty much locked in. But the first one's still getting worked out. So we'll see. I think it's pretty close to being finalised. But the T20 and the 50 over and the test match, we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Lisa, would you like to see your team play more?
Test match cricket?
Well, just more cricket. More series, more games. Yeah.
Yeah, look, definitely. They're full-time athletes and no one likes training without playing. So as a full-time athlete, you know, the joy is getting out and playing in international cricket and loads of it. So that's what we want. ECB have been brilliant, I think, throughout the last 12 months to make sure we have got cricket coming up. And the next 18 months from our perspective is full. It's really rammed with a lot of cricket over the next 18 months, which is really exciting. So fingers crossed. We seem to be getting on top of COVID and things are looking very exciting moving forward.
And as you say, with over 18 months, if you're kind of building to a peak, as it were, so you've got, you know, the World Cup, 50 over World Cup in a year's time, then you've got the Commonwealth Games, haven't you, in the summer of that, in that summer? I mean, that's such a great potential showcase for the game.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I know the players are really excited. They've never been involved in a Commonwealth Games. I think as an athlete, you look at the Commonwealth Games and the Olympics and you'd love to be there. So from a female point of view, and to be able to play T20 at the Commonwealth Games is very exciting, very new. So that's given the girls a lot of enthusiasm and working really hard to get there. And then potentially the World Cup, another T20 World Cup in potential March, I think, in South Africa. So it's a big 18 months coming up with 3 world events, which we want to make sure we're playing really well.